When we first started the process, we thought a good goal would be 100 an hour. We're realizing we've done over 300 in a single hour before, and that's our goal. I am the Cranston POD OIC, so I manage all the operations on the floor from the time someone shows up, gets in process for their appointment, to the time they leave.
I am the NCOIC of the medical vaccination group here. I am one of two NCOICs that oversee all the 68 whiskeys and the 4 Ns from the Air Force as far as actually giving the vaccine to the public.
In the beginning, it was a lot of planning with a lot of unknowns. Since it was so fluid, the vaccines weren't even approved. So it was planning without the people. Then we got to the phase where we had our plan and we got the people on, so it was a lot of training, educating people on a new process, figuring out the best way to get as many people through safely and socially distanced as possible. And now we're at the point where we have a really good process and we're just trying to work to refine it.
This past Saturday, we did over 1,700, civilian population, and I was so proud of all of my medics. They worked really hard that day. I was overseeing that operation on Saturday, and they did such an excellent job, and they took the time and the patience and the understanding with every single patient that they saw that day. So where we went from maybe only a couple people an hour to almost 300 people an hour, those patients were getting the same care and attention that we were giving to the patients when we only had a few patients an hour. So I was really proud of my medics. They were able to be very efficient in their job, and patient care was not lacking because of our numbers.
I never a year ago would have ever thought that I'd have the opportunity to do this, but I feel like looking back on my military career in 20 years, this will be one of the highlights. I feel truly honored to be able to, in a pandemic, push out such a life-saving resource to the public. Pretty cool.